So Enchanted Portals finally came out, guys, and let me just say it's an absolute disaster. For the last few months, I've been hyping up this game, excited for this new take on the Cuphead series. But no, I guess all the haters were right. This Cuphead ripoff was never gonna live up to how great of a game Cuphead is. Well, to be fair, I never expected Enchanted Portals to top Cuphead, but at least be on that similar level. Just another game inspired by another one. We get those every few years, and sometimes the ripoff actually outshines the original material, and that's what I expected. As of right now, in this day and age, we don't have anything similar to Cuphead with the whole rubber hose animated platformer style, so this was cool to see another game come out of nowhere like this. And seeing how much the developers were teasing their project over the years, Enchanted Portals progressively got better and better, to a point where I didn't see this game failing at all. Then they even got backed up by Epic Games and found someone to port their games over to console. At this point, Enchanted Portals was so high up there was no way they were gonna fall. This game had it all, and then it finally came out on my birthday, the 6th of September, and did extremely bad. What a horrible birthday gift. As of right now on Steam, I don't see any positive reviews. 80% of the reviews are mostly negative, with people straight up trying out the game for the same reason I got it. They're done with Cuphead and the DLC, wanted to give this side game a spin, and it does not play the same, not even the slightest to Cuphead. Oh, I mean, if it worked, it would at least have some good reviews and people willing to keep it, but no, it's been crashing for a lot of people. People play for less than an hour and then refund it almost instantly, since it seems like the game was rushed. Love the direction they were going with the art design, but as you progress in a level, you start to notice the same animations and characters pop up. The game starts to lose that shine that it started with. Personally, I love the ideas they had with the 3 different spells, because a lot of people hate them. The fact that you have to cycle through them in order to kill off enemies. It's not a problem with me, but a lot of the community hated it. Not to mention the fact that you barely even get a chance to switch because the controls are so stiff. Everything just feels so sloppy, and they're hardly customizable. When I was playing, I kept bumping into this bug that would sort of log out my D-pad. I had to keep closing the game to restart so it could let me use my D-pad. And with the amount of enemies that kept spawning in, it was absolutely impossible to play this game. Even by dashing, trying to get away from them, just chill for a second and use the shield, there was no possible way I could fend off all of these guys at once. For the first map being like this without a tutorial, it was insane. Like, what the hell were these guys thinking, spamming all of these enemies? I don't think I've ever seen this much guys come at me once in any platformer game. I don't know if it's a bug or a glitch, or the guys over at XIXO Studios just said screw it and coded it so all these guys spawn in at once carelessly, but they gotta fix this. This is the part when people just gave up on the game because it's insane. How am I gonna get past all this even with all the abilities straight off the bat? It's impossible. I even tried this part with my friend via remote play on Steam, and still it was way too hard. And keep in mind, this is on easy. The amount of enemies that spawned in is absolutely outrageous. Just another example of how rushed and polished this game is. They put a lot of effort into the art design and animation, not gonna lie, but the gameplay suffers from this. It's like they just gave all the love to that and forgot how well the game would play out, because it doesn't do a good job at all. The game is definitely not worth the $20 price tag. Should be at least 10 or free on Epic Games or something, because the quality isn't so good. The only good thing is the art direction, but the overall gameplay of the game, the UI, it's too simple. It's like it was made on Flash or YA. With this much time and funding for Enchanted Portals, you would think there would be more. The only decent thing that comes out of this game are the boss battles. I don't know what they were thinking with this so-called running gun maps, but even that I've heard is damn near impossible to finish because the game doesn't work properly, especially on console. And I don't know why they gave us all the abilities straight off the bat. We could have just earned it and lock us in with these weird buggy controls, no ducking or dodging mechanics, the user interface sucks, and there's no auto saves for crying out loud. If you die in the second world, you're gonna be sent back to the first one, and it's just sad. These are standard rules for any video game. Normal things that should be in place and that we all expected to work properly but didn't. The way I see it, we were scammed out of that $20 price tag. A lot of the reviews are people complaining about the same thing too, how heartbroken they are by the release of this game. They feel like the devs just spat on their face by supporting them all these years and supporting all their Kickstarters ever since. It's insulting they're using stock sound effects. The fact there's no checkpoint in place makes it hard to play the game, and that the price tag shouldn't be this high for this quality of a game, and telling everyone to avoid it. It's not worth it. They had good ideas in place, the passion and inspiration was there, but I feel like they needed more time, because that's all we can count on right now if you're planning on standing by with this game. Most people have already refunded it. Call me naive, but I think with time and a few patches and updates to Enchanted Portals, it will indeed be a good game, maybe even a great one. They might make a comeback, but who knows? They might just say, screw you all, we made our money, we're out, and move on with another project, because they're not obligated to continue working on Enchanted Portals. So in a way, this is it. This is the game after all this time, and it's a complete disappointment. And it makes me sad because Because you know what, even after all the hate over the last 4 years, I expected this game to prove everyone wrong and really make everyone's jaw drop and change their minds, but nope, it did the complete opposite. People expected it to flop, and that's exactly what happened. Maybe in a year I'll revisit this game and see how it is, see if they added any improvements, took in all the feedback and actually improved the game, like actual kill animations for bosses, patched the bugs, saving checkpoints, make their own sound effects and not use stock audio that anyone can use, a tutorial because when you start the game it's really difficult to learn, proper UI and level setup, real transitions, not just slideshows and a fadeaway, working controls, and let me just cycle through my spells easily without problems, and much more that will suit this $20 price tag. Because I'm gonna be real with you, right now what I'm playing here is a $2 game, it seems like, from an indie store on Xbox. Very disappointed, just went to make an update video what I thought in the game, a sort of follow-up to my last. Crazy how the entire idea changed, because I tried it on Steam and let me just say I couldn't believe my eyes on how bad this game actually was. Anyways, let me hear your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out, stay blue.